Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. I'm excited today because I'm actually trying something new that I actually have never tried before, which is kind of not heard of for me, but it is what it is. Especially for mainstream like cosmetics, I tend to get most of that. Now, indie brands, sure, I could definitely try new things there, but I have never ever tried a Guerlain eyeshadow. I didn't even know they made them, like, at all. So either this is really new or they made them in the past and I just somehow have never seen them. So this is how it comes. Let me get it put back the way it was. So it comes in, first off, it comes in this little pouch. Now, like all of them, Chanel, Tom Ford. Is that all of them? I'm trying to think if I know Charlotte Tilbury don't. I want to say somebody else has a pouch though. I don't know, but it's the velvet cover. Now, I will say this is a lot like the Tom Ford, and I actually pulled one to show you. Like, look at this. Well, let's take it out first off. So it looks like this. So it's going to get dirty quick. I just got it in the mail today, and this is what it looks like. My fingerprints are all over it. Lovely, right? I know. So this is the Tom Ford one. This is the Guerlain one. So, I mean, almost identical. Tom Ford's a little bit more longer. Width is, I guess Tom Ford's a little bit wider too, to be honest. But as soon as I saw it, I thought of Tom Ford. Now, it does open a little different. Tom Ford has the gold, right? And then it opens like that. This one actually has the lip, so it actually shuts down, so it opens like this. So it is a little different with that, right? But inside of it, it comes just like the Tom Ford. The piece of plastic, right? It's got the piece of plastic to protect, and then two of these little brushes. And again, it actually has the brushes, like a brush right here, okay? I will say it does kind of feel soft. But the brushes kind of, well, they do replicate what Tom Ford puts in his, as far as that goes. It's got the two ends, and then one's got a pointy end, and then one has a brush. So it kind of, smack dab looks like it. Now, the one I purchased, they had three different ones. One of them, I know for sure I'm not getting. I may get another one. Oh, let me tell you the price. It's $85. Tom Ford's $89. So it's kind of like they're duping Tom Ford, but they're not, because they're just as expensive. But the setup to me is what's killing me here. It's got the mirror on the top, just like Tom Ford. And then this is the color story for this palette. This is the one that drew me in, and this one is 530 Majestic Rose. And of course, it's going to call me in because it's pink, you know what I mean? The other ones that came in it was Majestic Rose 530, 011 Imperial Moon. That's the other one I'm thinking about getting. And then 940 Royal Jungle. And those are like brown and gold shades. So I don't think I like that. The Imperial Moon is silvery black shades and a nude. So I kind of like that, especially the swatches of it more. So we're going to play with this palette and see what we think about it. It's interesting, I will say that much. So for the waterline, I already put in my ColourPop. What is this? You would think Blown Away from the Avatar collection. And for lips, I decided to use a Guerlain Kiss Kiss in 320 red something in incense, I think. Incense, yeah, red incense. And it's such a pretty color. I do like the Kiss Kiss formula. It's just a pretty color. I think it goes good with this look. This is the look we're going to create. Now, I didn't take the palette the way I probably should have. Also, I'm going to use the Guerlain mascara in Hard Eyes. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let me start off by saying I could have used this as an inner corner highlight, this lighter pink one here, because it is quite, well, you can see, like, shimmery. It wouldn't be too dark for me. I could have done that to brighten my inner corner. I did not, though, because I used it a different way. However, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll talk. I do not see shade names on this. It has a 6-month life. Made in Italy. Yeah, I don't see any names. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So, the first shade I'm going to go into is actually this pink right here. This hot pink color shade, which is really not hot pink. I will say there's not much kick up. These are very, like, they're baked, is what they are. But I like that. I really do like that about a shadow. I will say I love Tom Ford's wet and dry formula. I do. But as of lately, I've not liked many of the palettes. I can't even think of the last palette I purchased from him, to be honest. I know people have raved about that last launch he did, but I didn't really care for the color stories, to be honest. So I didn't, get it. And this, yeah, it's a high price tag. And I really did think about this, okay? Like, it took me, like, usually I jump on things. But 4 shades for $85. And yes, they're a high-end brand, so I can see them being that much. But, like, Charlotte Tilbury's 4 shades, and hers is what? Like, 56, I think? So, I don't know. I will say, like, if I was going to splurge on a palette, as I did, do I regret this palette? No. And here's the reason why I don't think I'm going to get the other two, even though I do like that one. I do. But the reason why I don't think I will is because I don't feel like it's really worth the money, but yet it's worth the money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think if this is going to be your only palette, like, it's worth it. But if you're just looking for a palette to kind of splurge on, to maybe, like, if you like the color story, and maybe if you want to use it to travel, even because it's compact, and it is nicely made, it feels luxe, and, you want to feel some sort of way when you apply it, and then I think, yes, you'll love the palette. If there's a shade in this that you like, a color story, I mean, then yes, I think you'll like it. But if it's something like you don't have the money and you're trying to put what you do have to good use, maybe not. You know what I mean? Like, maybe not. I don't know, though. It's up to you, It's your money. You work for it. But I know with me, this was a splurge. And that's how I kind of know. I got a hair. I kind of know I probably won't get the other palette, at least not now. Maybe later down the road. But I am excited that they did come out with shadows. Because I do love, back in the day, remember the 24, or the, what was it? The 24 karat primer. You know what I'm talking about? Had little gold flecks. It was like for firming and stuff. I did like that a lot. I did. I think I even have. No, I used mine all up, but I never repurchased it, actually. But I think I do have a little sample of it somewhere. But, like, I love that. I love this. I'm not so sure on their mascara yet. I'm waiting to see if it flakes or, smudges. I forget about it. But, like, there's certain things like their bronzer. I know I have one of their bronzers floating around. I didn't use it today because I couldn't find it, but I know I have it. And I do like their bronzers also. And I know people carry on about their meteorites. But I haven't tried that, I don't think. Oh, yes, I have too, because I've gotten a sample of them. Which one did I get? I don't know. I remember, though, it had 4. So I actually did, but it was like crushed, though. But I didn't try the actual, like, bead ones. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. But like I said, if you're splurging, like if you were, like, between this and Tom Ford, at the moment, the way Tom Ford's going, I'd pick this. Plus, it's $4 cheaper. And hey, $4 is $4. Surratt. That was the other one that comes with a pouch. They come with pouches. Alright, let's see. The next shade I'm going to go into is this darker shade right here. I just like it. I mean, like, they're easy to use. And they build up. I don't know. There's just something about this. I do like it. I found myself really enjoying using it. I thought it was quick and easy to use. I had no problems. It blended nicely. It built on top of itself nicely. Like, I had no problems at all with it. And those are the shadows I like, especially if I'm in a rush and, like, I've got to get it done. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get it done. And honestly, it looks nice. Like, I have aging eyes, you know? I have hooded aging eyes. Okay, I'll get back to that. I'm going to go into this shade here. And they're all like a big satiny formula. Except for this one, it's got a little sparkle to it. And, like, they just look nice on my eyes. You know what I mean? They're not emphasizing the wrinkles or the texture or anything like that. It's not sitting weird. It's blending out nice. For this particular quad, I can see getting a couple of different looks with it. For an example, I could have taken this like brownish color and put it in the crease. And then even put that pink, the first color I put on the lid. And then that lighter pink I'm getting ready to put on in the inner corner. And maybe put the darker color I put in the outer corner on the bottom. Like, there's ways of doing it to create different looks. So I do think that I can come up with like a couple of different looks with this palette. And the fact that, you know, I don't think they've come out with palettes. I didn't see any of them. If they have, I've not seen it on Sephora. But that don't mean they haven't either, you know what I mean? Because, you know, Sephora's not the only retailer, but it's kind of the only retailer I shop through, besides Beautylish. Love Beautylish. I really do like Beautylish. I mean, I love Ulta with their points, but they've done pissed me off because, like, they quit letting me order online, and I don't understand that. And I've tried to contact them, and they won't answer, so I can only shop in store, and I'm not going in store, so forget that. Okay, now I'm going to take this light pink shade right here, and I'm just going to pop it all over the lid. And I picked it up, and I'm just laying it down. Look at that, though. Oh, my heart beats still with this shade. I love it. Love it. I mean, there's so many things you could do. So many. And I just think it looks nice and sparkly and elegant. You know what I mean? Just love it. Just drag it down a little bit. I'll put some darker stuff back on there. Going back into that darker shade, just to pop a little bit. Right there. Like that. Like that. As if I know what I'm talking about, right? Right. Because I don't. Y'all, don't listen to me on anything. If that's the only advice you take that. But I think it turned out really pretty. I really do. And I think that, like I said, there's several different looks you can get out of it. You know what? Let me pull this up on Sephora really quickly because I'm curious about something. Okay. An eyeshadow palette that is composed of 4 harmonious colors. See, this is why I can't read. intense satin, a deep matte, a luminous metallic finish, and a radiant pearl. Huh. An intense satin, a deep matte. Each of them have one of them? Oh, they got winter rose oil. See, now I may, because it did glide on nicely. I will say that. Okay. So what I was actually reading that for was to see, so you get 4 shades, 3.3 ounces, / 94 gram eyeshadows. Okay, so what I was reading that for was to see if it was like the Tom Ford, where you could like wet it, like the wet dry formula, just to see. But it didn't say that, so I don't know. I'm sure if I wet that, it would definitely be more metallic. They all look satin to me, or I don't know which one would be the matte. Dark matte, I mean, that would be the dark shade, I suppose, but that don't look matte to me. They all look baked. I don't know, y'all. Either way, like, I'm not really that concerned with it, because, like, it is just beautiful. Look at this. Oh, my heart is still with this. It is just so pretty. Looks like stardust. Look at that. My goodness. I'm in love, y'all. Okay. So for the inner corner, because I wasn't thinking, and I could have used that for my inner corner, and I didn't, but I'm going to just pop what I use for my highlight on my inner corner. Now, what is going on with hair? Cat hair. Why me? For real. Alright. I'll pop that in my inner corner here. Could y'all guess what highlighter I'm using? Just out of curiosity, anything missing from my background? I haven't used this in so long. I was like, I got to. Like, I just got to, you know what I mean? It was just something I was like, yep, I gotta do. Could you guess what it is, though? Just out of curiosity. You would be correct if you sent my Glam Glow highlighter palette. Do y'all remember this? Did y'all get this? Oh my gosh, I almost missed out on this, and honestly I think it's great. I don't know why they didn't keep it or try again on creating stuff, because like they did really good with this. Glam Glow did. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm thinking about doing another look with this, y'all. I know I shouldn't. I know. Getting ahead of myself, because who wants to watch a 2-look tutorial with it? But I so want to play with this again, like now. But since I film everything every day, it's like, if I can't really play with it again unless I really want to do a video with it, because that's all I film, you know, or my shadows. And it's like, what do I do? And it's like, do you really want to see me try to do another look? That way you can see how many looks you can get out of it. See if it's worth your money or not. I'm going in with the Guerlain mascara. Like, if you do, I am all for it. All for it. I am all for it. Ow. Sorry, guys, if I yelled in your ear. That hurt. This ain't even a spiky wand. What is going on? Something's in my eyeball now. I am having a time, you all. It's been a wild couple of days here. My fiance has a toothache. Well, really, it's an infected tooth, right? So we took him to Med Express for an antibiotic, and he's got to get that fixed. Well, it's infected, because guys, and they like to wait till the last minute, and they're in so much pain, instead of being like, me, where I'm a baby, and the moment I feel pain, I'm like, doctor. I mean, for the most part, like, especially with teeth, like, who can take teeth pain? Like, that is the worst pain, I think, in the world, to be honest with you. Just because it's, like, never ending until it's fixed, you know what I mean? Like, giving birth hurt, obviously, like, that's some pain, you know what I mean? But I forget about it. And I know it's going to end, and when it's going to end, it's going to end after I give birth to the child. But, like, a toothache, man, that can go on for a while, because, like, it's infected. So he's got to take this antibiotic for 10 days, no matter what. And then he's got to make a dentist appointment. And it's like, which I know he's in pain right now because it's infected. So the antibiotic will kick in and help. But it's like, who wants to go through that many days of pain? Me personally, as soon as I feel pain, I'm like, let's go. Something's up, something's not right. Plus, I have a high tolerance for pain, but I don't show it anymore. I'm just like, babyfy me. I'm a baby. That's that. If I'm hurting, I'm a baby. But I think that is because of my fiance, because, like, he babies me. I don't know why guys do that. Like, because I used to be that suck it up type of girl. That's the way I was raised. You suck it up, you move on to the next thing. Deal with it, whatever. But being with him, he's like, and not that it's a bad thing, in all honesty, but it kind of is. Because, like, I'm not fragile. I'm not going to break, you know what I mean? Like, I can't carry groceries in the house. I can't carry them from the car to the house. Like, anything like that. Like, anything that's like a man's typical thing, like, I can't do. It's like, oh my goodness, I might break a nail. Which, I have broken a nail doing that now that I think about it. Don't ask me why I'm complaining about doing something I really don't want to do anyway, but you know what I'm saying. I think it's babyfied me, though, even more so than what I am. Because I know he'll baby me. And then he's the opposite. He's like the man's man, you know what I mean? Like, nothing can hurt him, blah, blah, blah. And until he's in the most amount of pain, and I'm just like, that is the silliest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. I don't know how I feel about this mascara, y'all. I just don't. I think it's okay, depending on if it smudges or flakes. I'm not for sure. But anyway, there's that on the top lashes. On the bottom lashes, I'm going to use my Lancome. My usual. I think I'll just use the mirror from this. I mean, I do also love the look I came up with. Like, I think it does look very pretty. But I love me pink. I love me some pink. So, I can't really be the one to judge that one. Because really, let's be honest. Is there anything that's pink that's made that I don't like? I don't know. The Fenty palettes, I didn't like them. And the one was rose or something. I didn't care for it. That's about it, though. But the only reason I didn't care for that is because I've experienced other palettes. So you gotta take that into consideration, too. Because honestly, if I never had any other palettes, I know I would love that palette just because it's pink. So like I said, can't really take, but you just seen how easy this was to use. And how nice the formula, like, it just glides across, y'all. Just glides. And look. Oh, don't look at that. But, I mean, it's just so pretty. Look at that shine. Oh, the lid shade has got me. How can I justify $85 for a lid shade, you all? I can, though. And it makes me want that silver one so bad. That Imperial, whatever it was. Like, what the heck was it called? Imperial Moon. Because I feel like that silver shade is going to be like this pink shade, but silver. I feel it in the depths of my soul that that's the way it's going to look. And I so want it. For that reason. Bronze looks just aren't for me. That's why I know I don't want to go with that one, because it's just not for me. Bronzy type looks. But that Imperial Moon, I'm telling you, that one may have me, to be honest with you. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know. Let me know. 'Cause I don't know. But $85. Y'all gotta talk me out of this. It's a lot of money. Like, this is a splurge, and that's fine. We all need to splurge sometimes, but this one, to buy another one, I don't know. But this is the final look using that palette. I really want to play with it again. I want to create a different look. I want to go take it a different way, because I don't think I took it the right way, like the way it was intended. Not that it's intended a certain way, but you know what I mean. And I'd like to try it a different way. But to do another look with it, like, would you even want to see that? I don't know. Let me know if you think it's okay to do another look with a palette. Like, if I purchase a palette, is it I mean, like, would anybody even want to see, like, a second look out of it the very next day? Like, I like to see that sort of stuff, because I like to see how many times people, but they usually combine it into one video, where that's not necessarily, like, which is cool, and I like that, but where I film every day, but Sunday, it's kind of hard for me to do that. And I was like, I wipe my makeup off, go do another look, wipe my makeup, and, you know, more power to all of those ones that do that. Me, no, I ain't got time for that now, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. Oh, the other thing is this. I just got this Lancome Tint Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. I have mine in 310N. Says it expires 01 of 24. And it works really good. Like, it matches me to a T. And it's light coverage, but it's not sinking into my wrinkles. And it kind of just, like, you probably could have built it up. I also use the Tint concealer. But this I like. I'm thinking of, I've never did a foundation try on, because I suck at it. Or at least I feel like I do. That's just not something I don't find that fun. You know, it's like, I just want something to even out my complexion. I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? Obviously, I want it to look good as I get older, because of my wrinkles showing. But, you know, eyeshadows were my real passion. And even blush. Love blush, too. But eyeshadow mostly. But anyway, I'll let y'all go. I've kept you long enough. Rambling. How do I feel about this palette? I absolutely love it. I do. Is it worth the price? Probably not. But if you're splurging, absolutely. If you're looking for something to splurge on this palette. If you like the color story. If you're anything like me with pinks, you'll love this palette. And if you're a beginner, you'll love this palette. It's not overwhelming. It just works. I think I'm gonna have to do another look, y'all. I do. I love this look. Oh no. Alright. That's all I got for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that. That way you're notified when I do upload every day but Sunday. Sorry for taking so much of your time. I just got really excited about this palette. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped in some way. And I really like it. So until the next one, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.